Students, welcome to Roots Academy. Myself, Inayatullah, lecturer of mathematics. In our last video, we discussed about derivations of trigonometric functions. In today's video, we'll learn about the problems of trigonometric functions, which are very important. In first PC, they will ask 1 marks, 2 marks, 3 marks, and 5 marks problem. So let us discuss the problems and problems related to exercise 3.3. So the first problem is prove that sine square pi by 6 plus cos square pi by 3 minus tan square pi by 4 is equals to minus half. So this is the first problem. Next solution is problems on trigonometric function. So student, here he has given 3 different functions. One is sine square, cos square, and then tan square with 3 different angles. Finally, he is asking us to prove that it is equals to minus half. So let us see. We'll take LHS. Sine square pi by 6 plus cos square pi by 3 minus tan square pi by 4. Okay, with this, we know pi by 3, pi is nothing but here 180 degree. Then if I divide with 6, I get 30. So sine 30 degree. In trigonometric table, we studied the angles and the values of those angles. So for sine 30 degree, for sine 30 angle, the value is half. And here there is a square to this function. Sine has a square, so that value also comes in square, plus cos 60 degree. Pi is 180, as I said, 180 divided by 3. So it is 60. So cos 60 degree is half square minus pi by 4. Pi by 4 is 1, tan pi by 4 is 1, and this is having a square. Okay, 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4 minus 1. Okay. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, it is 2 by 4 minus 1. So student, here I can divide easily, 1 divided by 2. So this is 1 by 2 minus 1. So student, half minus 1. Half minus 1 is how much? It is minus half. Half minus 1 is minus half. So this is the answer. This is our RHS. Let us see the next problem. It is prove that 2 sine square 3 pi by 4 plus 2 cos square pi by 4 plus 2 secant square pi by 3 is equals to 10. So student, this we should prove that it is equals to 10. So let us take LHS is equals to 2 sine square 3 pi by 4 plus 2 cos square pi by 4 plus 2 secant square pi by 3. Now after that, student here, 2 I will keep as it is because it is coefficient of sine square function. Now this time the angle is 3 pi by 4. So 3 pi by 4. Pi by 4 is the standard angle, but there is a 3 here. For that, in allied angle, we can write sine square pi minus pi by 4. See, there is a denominator 4 here. So it is clear that our standard angle is pi by 4. But I need 3 pi by 4. So what I did? Pi minus pi by 4 I took. Why pi minus pi by 4? Because see, this is in second quadrant. 3 pi by 4 is in second quadrant. So second quadrant can be represented by pi minus pi by 4. This is the easiest way to represent second quadrant. And if I take LCM, again I will get 3 pi by 4. Okay. Plus 2 cos square pi by 4. Cos pi by 4 is 45 degree. Cos 45 degrees 1 by root 2 and this has square. Plus 2 secant pi by 3. Student, if you are finding difficult in secant, let us take the cos function because secant and cos are reciprocal to each other. Secant and cos are reciprocal to each other. So, if I take this, so I can write secant square is cos pi by 3. What is cos pi by 3? It is 1 by 2 cos 60 degree. So, secant 60 degrees 2. Because secant and cos are reciprocal to each other. And it has a square. So square comes to the value. Now 2. So student here, sine 180 minus theta. According to allied angle and AHTC rule, second quadrant sine is positive and 180 means sine should be there. No changes in the function and square as it is. Quadrant vanishes, standard angle remains. 2 sine square pi by 4 plus 2 square and root gets cancelled here into 1 by 2 plus 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Then next 2 sine pi by 4. Pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 and it has square here. Plus this 2 gets cancelled 1 plus 8. Next further this square and root gets cancelled. So what is left out? 2 into 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 8. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. See, nothing is left out here. So just 1 is there. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. This is our RHS. Okay, students. Now the third problem is prove that cot square pi by 6 plus cosecant 5 pi by 6 plus 3 tan square pi by 6. This is equals to 6 we should prove. So in this problem, what exactly we should prove? We should prove that cot square pi by 6 plus cosecant 5 pi by 6 plus 3 tan square pi by 6 is exactly equal with 6 that we should prove here. So solution LHS, our LHS is cot square pi by 6 student, cot square pi by 6 plus cosecant 5 pi by 6 3 tan square pi by 6. Friends, here angles are same, but this is in little bit different. Okay, pi by 6 is 30 degree. Now cot 30 degree. Cot 30 degree, if you don't know, we can convert it to its reciprocal. That is, reciprocal of cot is tan. Tan 30 degrees 1 by root 3. So cot 30 degrees root 3 and it has a square plus cosecant 5 pi by 6. So cosecant 5 pi by 6 is cosecant, we'll convert it to allied angle, pi minus 5 by 6. As I said in the previous problem, that denominator is 6 here, and this completely is in second quadrant. So second quadrant can be represented by 180 minus theta. So since there is a 6 in denominator, so standard angle is pi by 6. Then plus 3 as it is, okay? 3 as it is. Tan pi by 6, tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3 and it has square. Now student, here square and root gets cancelled. Here also square and root gets cancelled. So what is left out here? 3 plus cosecant 180 minus theta. 180 minus theta is in second quadrant. In second quadrant, cosecant is positive, and then so cosecant remains cosecant because of 180. Cosecant pi by 6 plus 3 into 1 by 3. This 3 and this 3 gets cancelled. So 3 plus cosecant 30 degree. Sin 30 degree is 1 by 2. Cosecant 30 degrees 2 by 1, that is 2 plus 1. So student, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. This is our RHS. Find the value of sin 15 degree. Okay. Student, very interesting problem. In trigonometric table, we studied the values for 5 angles, that is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60 degree and 90 degree. With that table, we can understood that there are some values from 0 degree to 90 degree, and in between whatever the angle comes, like 10 degree, 5 degree, even 2 degree, 20 degree, all those degrees are also having values. But how to find that values? Now let us learn that with this problem. See, I have taken sin 15 degree. But in a table, the purpose of taking only those angles, that is 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, because those angles are called as standard angles. So here, sin 15 degree can be written as sin 45 minus 30 degree. Very simple one. Sin 45 minus 30 degree. I have many ways to write 15 degree, but the purpose of taking sin 45 minus 30 is because both are known to me. I can take 10 plus 5 also, sin 10 degree plus 5 degree, but both are unknown there. So I have taken whichever is known to me. Known is 45 and 30 degree. So this is in the form of sin x minus y. Sin x minus y formula. That says that sin x cos y minus cos x sin y. So it is sin 45 degree. It is 1 by root 2. Cos 30 degree. Cos 30 degrees. Root 3 by 2. minus cos 45 degrees 1 by root 2 sin 30 degrees 1 by 2. So the next step is 1 into root 3 numerator multiplication and denominator multiplication. 1 into root 3 is root 3. So it is 2 root 2 minus 1 into 1 is 1 divided by 2 root 2. Students, here denominators are same. So directly we can subtract the numerator. Root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. This is the value for sine 15 degree. Tan 75 degree will take. And similarly, sin 75 degree also we can find just 45 plus 30. So the next is find the value of tan 75 degree. Tan 75 degree. Solution. Tan 75 degree can be written as tan 45 degree plus 30 degree. Again, the reason is because 45 degree I know and 30 degree value I know. So I have taken this. Otherwise, I could have taken 60 plus 15 also. But both are unknown to me. Because 60 is known, but 15 is not known. So I have taken in a known form. Now this is in the form of tan x plus y. So tan x plus y is tan x plus tan y divided by 1 minus tan x into tan y. Here x is 45 and y is 30. So this can be written as here tan 45 degrees 1 plus tan 30 degrees 1 divided by root 3 whole divided by 1 minus 1 into 1 by root 3. Now after that, student, I should take LCM. Numerator LCM is root 3 because root 3 is the only denominator. So 1 into root 3, it is root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 whole divided by 1 into root 3 here is, there is a 1 into root 3, 1 by root, 1 into 1 by root 3 is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is into this 1. So root 3 is the LCM here because the denominator is root 3. So 1 minus 1 by root 3. If I take the LCM here, the next step is root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3. So here this denominator and this denominator gets cancelled. So the left out part is root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. So student, this is the value for tan 75 degree. Next, let us take the another value. Find the value of cos 15 degree. Let us see how can we find cos 15 degree here. So cos 15 degree can be written as cos 45 minus 30 degree. Cos x minus y formula. X is 45, y is 30. So this can be written as cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. So cos 45 degrees how much? 1 by root 2. Sin 30 degrees root 3 by 2 plus sin 40 degrees 1 by root 2. Sin 30 degrees 1 by 2. So 1 into root 3, it is root 3 divided by 2 root 2 plus 1 into 1 is 1 divided by 2 root 2 here. Because denominators are same, so now the LCM is 2 root 2 only. No need to worry about the LCM because denominators are exactly same. Just we can add the numerators. So numerator is root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. This is the value of cos 15 degree. So with the help of these ideas, we can find the values of other angles also. We have just seen here 75 and 15 degree. So with this, we can find the values of other angles also, 50 degree, 18 degree, 20. The next type of problems are prove that cos pi by 4 minus x into cos pi by 4 minus y minus sin pi by 4 minus x into sin pi by 4 minus y. This is equals to sin x plus y. Friends, very simple problem. Here, cos pi by 4 minus x, cos pi by 4 minus y, minus sin pi by 4 minus x, sin pi by 4 minus y. They're asking us to prove that this is equals to sin x plus y. So let us take LHS. LHS is equals to cos pi by 4 minus x, cos pi by 4 minus y, minus sin pi by 4 minus x into sin pi by 4 minus y. Now student, here if you see this problem carefully, we will get only two different angles. The first angle is pi by 4 minus x and the second angle is pi by 4 minus y. So same angles are repeated. First angle is pi by 4 minus x, second angle is pi by 4 minus y. Now if I consider this is x and this is y, then I can read this as cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, isn't it? So we know the formula. You have derivation cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. The formula is cos x plus y, isn't it? Cos x plus y is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. So now according to that, I can write cos x plus y. Okay. As I said, this is our x, this is our y. So with the help of that, I can write cos x plus y. Now here, x is pi by 4 minus x and y is pi by 4 minus y. Now cos, let me add this, pi by 4 plus pi by 4. These both are having negative sign. So I will take one negative outside. Then what is left out? X plus y. Now pi by 4 plus pi by 4 is, cos 2 pi by 4. Pi by 4 plus pi by 4, it is 2 times of pi by 4 minus x plus y. 1 time and 2 time it gets cancelled. So the left out part is cos pi by 2 minus x plus y. Pi by 2 is 90 degree. So cos 90 minus theta, let us call this is theta. So cos 90 minus theta, according to allied angle, this becomes sin theta, because pi by 2 comes, that is 90 and 270 comes, ratios and co-ratios will interchange. Since this is a co-ratio, now ratio will come. So sin, this quadrant vanishes, x plus y will come. This is the answer and this is our RHS. So student, this kind of problems they will ask for 5 marks. prove that tan pi by 4 plus x divided by tan pi by 4 minus x is equals to 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x whole square. Very simple problem. Student is asking us to prove that tan pi by 4 plus x divided by tan pi by 4 minus x, that should be equals to 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x whole square. There is a whole square, means this square is for both numerator and denominator. Solution: LHS tan pi by 4 plus x divided by tan pi by 4 minus x. So here first we will apply tan x plus y formula. X is x, y is pi by 4, or anyway, but it is addition. So tan x plus y formula, and here tan x minus y formula. So with the help of tan x plus y formula, I can expand this is tan pi by 4 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan pi by 4 into tan x. This is just to the numerator. Whole divided by the denominator is also there now. Now we take denominator here. So denominator tan x minus y. Tan x minus y it is. So what is that? Tan x minus tan y divided by 1 plus tan x tan y. 1 plus tan x tan y. That is equals to tan pi by 4. What is tan pi by 4? Tan pi by 4 is 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan pi by 4 is 1. 1 into tan x. It is tan x divided by tan pi by 4 is 1 minus tan x divided by 1 plus tan pi by 4 is 1. 1 into tan x is tan x. No need to write the coefficient as 1 here. If you will not write also, there is a 1. Now student, in this concept, we know that this things will multiply to numerator and this will multiply to denominator. Now the next step is 1 plus tan x into 1 plus tan x. See, this 1 plus tan x again multiplies to this 1 plus tan x. So this becomes 1 plus tan x whole square divided by 1 minus tan x is again multiplying to 1 minus tan x. So this becomes 1 minus tan x whole square. Now student, both are having squares, individual square. 1 plus tan x is having a square divided by 1 minus tan x is also having square. So combined together, I can write 1 plus tan x divided by 1 minus tan x whole square. This is my RHS. Next problem is prove that cos 3 pi by 2 plus x into cos 2 pi plus x into cot 3 pi by 2 minus x plus cot 2 pi plus x. Right here. Plus cot 2 pi plus x. This is equals to 1. So very simple problem. We should prove that cos 3 pi by 2 plus x into cos 2 pi plus x. This is multiplied to cot 3 pi by 2 minus x plus cot 2 pi plus x is equals to 1. So let me take LHS. LHS is equals to cos 3 pi by 2 plus x into cos 2 pi plus x cot 3 pi by 2 minus x plus cot 2 pi plus x. Now student, cos 2 pi by 2 plus x. Pi by 2 is 90. 90 into 3 is 270. Cos 270 plus x, and here cos 360. Pi is 180. 180 into 2 is 360 plus x. So what happened here? So cos 270. 270 means ratios becomes co-ratios, or co-ratios becomes ratio. So cos becomes sin x. And in third quadrant, this is in fourth quadrant, 270 plus means fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos is positive. Cos gives positive answer. So this is cos sin only. Now cos 360 plus. 360 plus is first quadrant. 360 plus is in first quadrant. And because of 360, cos remains cos. So it is cos x. Bracket. Cot 270 minus x. 270 minus says that it is in third quadrant. In third quadrant, cos is a positive value. Tan and cot are positive. But because of 270, cot becomes tan. So it becomes tan x plus cot 360 plus x, it is 2 pi plus x. 360 plus x. So cot 360, first quadrant 360 plus first quadrant, and in first quadrant all are positive. So cot is also positive. Because of 360, cot remains cot x. Now this we cannot do any changes. Sin x into cos x as it is. Now tan can be written as sin by cos. Sin x by cos x plus cot can be written as cos x by sin x. Now we must take LCM here. If I take LCM, this sin x into cos x as it is. Now here, if I take LCM, this sin x multiplies to this sin x. Sin x into sin x is sin square x, plus I will get cos square x here, whole divided by sin x into cos x. Now student, here sin x cos x in numerator, sin x cos x in denominator, both gets cancelled. After cancellation, the left out part is sin square x plus cos square x. The answer is 1. This is our RHS. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. The next problem is, prove that cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x. This is equals to minus root 2 sin x. Minus root 2 sin x. Very simple problem, students. This is just two terms are there, and we should prove that minus root 2 sin x. So cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x is in our LHS. So that is LHS is equals to cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x. Now after that, student, let us directly expand these terms. We'll expand these two terms with the help of cos x plus y. Cos x plus y formula, and here cos of x minus y formula. So what is cos of x plus y? So it is cos x into cos y minus, sin x into sin y. I'll put it in one bracket. There is a negative sign here, so minus another bracket. I will write this term. So cos x minus y is, that can be written as cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. And this is equals to cos 3 pi by 4 is, as we did in the previous problem, cos pi minus pi by 4 I will write, because it is in second quadrant, and cos x as it is minus, same way, sin pi minus pi by 4 into sin x. This is in first bracket, minus second bracket, same way. Otherwise, later we'll use this. Let me directly, student, now here, listen carefully. What I will do here, this negative will multiply to these two terms. This minus sign and multiply to this term. Let me write cos 3 pi by 4 into cos x minus sin 3 pi by 4 into sin x minus, this minus I'm multiplying to this, cos 3 pi by 4 into cos x. Now minus into plus. There is a minus sign here and there is a plus sign here. Minus into plus is minus sin 3 pi by 4 into sin x. Now if possible, we'll try to cancel. Say first term and the third term are exactly same, but they have opposite signs. Cos 3 pi by 4 into cos x. There is minus cos 3 pi by 4 into cos x. So this minus and this plus gets cancelled. So the left out part is minus sin 3 pi by 4 into x minus sin 3 pi by 4 into x. So there are two times this is. So it is minus as it is minus 2 sin 3 pi by 4 into sin x. So student, this is minus 2 as it is sin 3 pi by 4. Second quadrant, sin is positive. So its value is pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Then sin x as it is. Now student, minus sign as it is, no changes for this. 2 divided by root 2. 2 divided by root 2 is root 2 into sin x. How this 2 by root 2 is root 2 is, I will do the rough work here. So students, if you have x divided by root x, both are having same numbers, but numerator is without root, denominator is with root. So x can be written as root x into root x divided by 1 times root x. Root x gets cancelled. So the answer is root x. So x by root x is root x. So in the same way, 2 by root 2 is root 2 into sin x and minus RHS. This is our RHS. The next problem. Next problem is prove that sin square 6x minus sin square 4x is equals to sin 2x into sin 10x. Very simple problem. See, we should prove that sin square 6x minus sin square 4x, that should be equals to sin 2x into sin 10x. So it is solution. LHS is equals to sin square 6x minus sin square 4x. There are both the sin terms and both are having squares. So in this case, we can consider this as a square minus b square concept. We take a square minus b square identity for this. So according to that identity, I can write this as sin 6x plus sin 4x into sin 6x minus sin 4x. That is a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square can be written as a plus b into a minus b. So that should be equals to sin x plus sin y formula. So student, how can I express this? This sin 6x plus sin 4x, sin 6x minus sin 4x. Now here the formulas are 2 sin 6x plus 4x by 2 into cos 6x minus 4x by 2. This is the formula for sin 6x plus sin 4x. That is sin x plus sin y is 2 sin x plus y by 2 into cos x minus y by 2. Next, I will write it here. Sin x minus sin y. Sin x minus sin y formula is 2 sin x plus y by 2. I'm sorry, this is cos 2 cos x plus y by 2 into sin x minus y by 2. Now student, this 2 as it is, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 by 2 is sin 5x, cos 6 minus 4 is 2, 2 by 2 is cos x, another formula bracket, 2 cos 6 plus 4 10, 10 by 2 is 5 cos 5x, and here it is 6 minus 4 is 2, 2 by 2 is sin x. Now student, here everything is in multiplication, and in multiplication if we change the position, answer remains same. So I'll write this as 2 sin x into cos x, another bracket 2 sin 5x into cos 5x. Then, see student here, 2 sin x cos x. I have a formula for 2 sin x cos x. It's formed by sin 2x. Now same way, the formula for this is sin 10x. Why it is 10x? Because here the angle is multiplied by 5 here. This 5 multiplies to this 2. So 5 2 is 10 here. And here 2, the angle multiplies to 1. 1 into 2 is 2 here. And here 5 into 2 is 10. So student, this is my RHS. Student, I hope you people understood this problems. If you have any doubt in this problem, you can put your doubt in comment box. And if you are new to our channel, subscribe our channel. To be helpful to the other students, share and like our videos. Thank you.